everybody, please welcome up to the stage the very talented Liz Marco! I'm so glad to be here. Thank you, thank you. I'm a curious person. I'm susceptible to clickbait. I'm a lawyer, so I get lawyer clickbait. And I'm also a mom, so let me tell you about lawyer mom clickbait. It's anything to do with child abuse, which is appalling. You're still laughing, but also correct. Because as a mom, I just have to know what happens to these kids. And the algorithm knows this, and I keep clicking. I read an article last week where law enforcement was quoted as saying, "Who would torture a 2-year-old?" Clearly, this individual never met a 2-year-old. First of all, 2-year-olds are easy to torture. Just try to wash their hair. Put the wrong color straw in their smoothie. Or tell them to eat the bread or the peanut butter off their peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That's all torture to a 2-year-old. My kid makes a sound like a cat on an electric fence if I put her shoes on the correct feet. Then she demands candy and gets a lollipop stuck in her hair. And I don't know which is worse, to be the comber or the combee trying to get that thing out. No, my 2-year-old tortures me. She's still nursing. Just for funsies. But now she can ask for it. Mommy milk. As if that voice weren't torture enough. Mommy milk. Sometimes she doesn't even ask. She just takes it. Just whips the boob right out. This morning she told me, "I can do it myself." Sometimes she takes my boob out, doesn't even nurse. Just stares up at me like, "I own you." Like she does. She assaults me on a daily basis. And I still give her candy. Mommy milk. So I'm 44, like a certified adult now. Woo! But I'm still learning things about life. Did you know this? You have to clean your appliances. Do you know what a condenser coil is? You're supposed to clean the condenser coils on your fridge once a year. Once a year! I lived in my house for 7 years before I figured this out. My fridge started emitting a death rattle. Cleaning the condenser coils didn't actually save it, but that's how I learned about that. I just wonder, like, what else do I not know about life? What else am I not maintaining or not cleaning? And what really worries me is who am I going to call for refrigerator service when 79-year-old Barry at the appliance repair shop finally retires? My fridge will never be fixed by a guy named Connor or Jaden or Aiden or Braden or Kaden. Battle. Yeah, Battle. I was on the playground one time, and this mom said to another kid, "Why are you calling him the wrong name? His name is Battle." Like, I hate stupid baby names. Anyone named after a fruit or a vegetable or Civil War memorabilia. Even the other kids on the playground were like, "We are are not calling you Battle. You're Owen now. If your name is your destiny, where is that kid heading? Well, Battle, it's a digital world. Battle's gonna end up at the arcade doing Beat Saber demonstrations for a living. All he wanted was to be an accountant. Parents don't really think these things through. It's how you end up with a coworker whose email address is shitman or eldon. So I used to live in New York, in the city, and you have the most interesting interactions with people on the street there. Like, things happen in New York that would never happen anywhere else. But it kind of depends who you are. So one day this kid said to me, "Can I ask you a question?" And I said, "Nope." And then he turned on me and said, "Shut up." My husband, on the other hand, has a different persona on the street. And he's 7 years younger, so maybe a little naive. Some might say nice. Like, no stranger on the street is ever going to tell him to F off just for truthfully answering their question. So we're walking around the West Village one day, and this woman comes towards us, and she gazes up at my husband's wholesome Lehigh Valley-based face. And then he says, "Do you need money?"